What's up, everybody? This is Zack coming to you from MyFreedomSmokes, here today to talk to you about the iSUB G tank. The iSUB G tank is a pretty good tank. I'm thoroughly enjoying it so far. I like it. It's 100% stainless steel, high quality Pyrex glass. I actually, I did drop it. Don't tell anyone, but I dropped it as soon as I got it. And it doesn't have any dings and it's holding up pretty well. The coils on it are both 0.5. When you buy the tank, it comes with 2.5 ohm coils that are recommended anywhere from 20 to 35 watts, which is normally the recommended wattage for any 0.5 ohm coil. The 0.5 ohm coil uses Japanese organic cotton, which most coils use nowadays, which is good. I don't really like ceramic. I don't really like mesh. I don't like any of that stuff. I like Japanese organic cotton, and to me that just holds the best flavor. These coils are pretty flavorful. The cloud production out of this tank is pretty decent. It's aesthetically pleasing, not too much, not too little. And that's the cloud production out of a 0.5 ohm coil at 35 watts that this thing pushes out, which is pretty good. It has fully adjustable airflow, which is pretty nice. The airflow is a bit tight, I've noticed. Nothing too tight, but not too loose, which is nice. It has a good restricted hit, and I've been enjoying that. Too loose airflow doesn't feel like you're getting that back of the hit throat that you like. Too tight, no one likes too tight of a hit. I know that I sure as hell don't. I get pressure headaches. But anyway, I know that in my previous videos with the new tanks that we've been getting in, since more tanks have been leaning towards top fill, I've said don't even mess around with the tank if it is bottom fill, and I mean that, but not with this tank. This tank is bottom fill, but it's bottom fill for a good reason. It's bottom fill because it has a no spill coil swap system, which I like pretty much, which I've liked so far. It's pretty cool. I haven't used the other coil because I just, got this thing today, filled it up. That coil's still running pretty strong. But I did mess around with the no spill coil swap system before I filled it up. And I like that a lot. It's something that most companies don't really try to go for, especially since everyone's been just doing these top fill tanks. But I mean, if you got a top fill tank, you fill that thing up, auto fire your device, or you hold the button down too long, or the coil's just old, then it's just gonna burn that coil out. But you got a full tank, you don't wanna waste that juice. You might spill a little bit trying to swap out that coil. But this device has a pretty cool system. The way that they figured it out is pretty cool. There's 2 layers to the tank. When you flip it up, side down, you unscrew the bottom layer to fill it up. And once that screws back in, the airflow ring, you want to make sure that you got your fingers on just the airflow ring if you're trying to swap out your coil. You want to unscrew it, you'll notice. And then this is the coil right here. You just go ahead and pull that thing out. No spill whatsoever. You didn't have to worry about your juice coming out, nothing. It's pretty cool. I like the way that they did that. I thoroughly enjoy it. I don't like spilling juice at all, ever, especially high VG juice. It's sticky. You just don't like messing around with it. And it's just an unnecessary mess that you have to clean up if you do spill it. But yeah, once you pull out that coil, pop the new one back in, make sure it's down there tight, and then just screw back on the bottom layer. And there you go. The tank is pretty easy. It's user-friendly. It's good for beginners. It's good for advanced users if, the advanced users are out there just trying to look for a tank that, they like, that they can just throw on their device and go if you don't feel like rebuilding, rewicking, whatever. The difference between this tank and other tanks that we have in right now, I'd say, is definitely the no-spill coil swap system, which I like a lot. I haven't really messed around with any other tanks that have it. I'm not going to say that no other tanks have this style of coil swapping. But this is the first one I've messed around with, and I thoroughly enjoy it. Yeah, that's about the only difference from other tanks that we carry than this. So if you're looking for a tank that is user-friendly, has good coils, good flavor, good vapor production, you're not looking for too low of an ohm, 0.5 is perfect in my opinion, especially for tanks. So yeah, that's about it.